This is Kevin Harlan.
Nice and high.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are out on the wings. Brook Lopez is out there with Ilyasova, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. Now the Clippers with it. Williams scanning the floor. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And the pass to Ilyasova. Middleton outside. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Green. A finish. And Green slams it in.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi. Aware of what the defense is trying to do. Understands the spacing.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
Now here's Bledsoe. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Antetokounmpo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And Greg with Kawhi, he started as a defensive stopper, but he now is so much more than that.
I mean, he's got a great outside shot, that pull-up jumper, the turnarounds in the post. He has the complete repertoire. You never would have thought he was only viewed as a defense guy once upon a time, but was already a fantastic player. But this is a guy that continues to just add to his game.
Now Green. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Lets it go from deep. Paul George grabs the miss. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Williams passes to Leonard. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Harrell. And Leonard has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Here's Los Angeles now. They trail by 3. On the wing, Williams. Defended by Ilyasova. Williams dishes to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Williams. That time the assist from Leonard. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game. Steve, you were kind of a positionless player when you played 6'8", highly skilled. Talk about some of the guys who really fit that bill in today's game.
I think guys like LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum does a fantastic job. Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, he's done a nice job. Gordon Hayward. Those are the guys that are 6'8", 6'7", can do a lot of different things at that position. One of the best also at that position, Andre Iguodala, to be able to switch out on offense and also play different positions on the offensive end.
Excellent list. So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Jermichael Green, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Williams. Stolen by George. Inside, here's Zubac. He feeds it to Leonard. So they take the lead.
Attacking, trying to get good looks. Give Kawhi credit. He finds one.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The Clippers are trying to revamp their roster. They will pursue the big-time free agents. We all know the LA market, it's a big selling point.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of this game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility, and good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Will it go? Milwaukee, no good that time either. Clippers leading by 4, and they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
And there's the foul that goes on Ilyasova. That's his first foul. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. George, that's a two-pointer, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's a surprise. He's usually deadly from mid-range.
Bledsoe finds Ilyasova. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer. Ilyasova's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Beverly, the pass to Harrell. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Excellent D there from George.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. The versatile Paul George spoke about how special it is to play at the Staples Center.
Super special. Just growing up.
Always special to play in your hometown.
Yeah, family and friends in attendance. You want to be at your best.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
So far, they've been active, scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
The play calling has been perfect, backed up by beautiful execution. They've certainly captured the moment in that first quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Lou Williams out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's JaMychal Green, and it's George in at the 3 slot. And Greg Paul George, the league leader in steals and deflections in 2018.
And Frank Vogel, who coached him at Indiana, said he always thought PG had Allen Iverson's instincts in Scottie Pippen's body. He's talented enough to disrupt without gambling.
And it's Green with the jam.
But what about the athletic ability of Green? A real powerhouse who just knows how to bring the hammer down.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Ilyasova comes in for Brook Lopez. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Chris Middleton. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Matthews kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. George finds Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Back to George. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Williams. And he lays it straight in. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Smitty, with all the different arenas you've played in and all the cities you've traveled to as a player, which city do you think, looking back, was the hardest to play in for whatever reason?
This is an easy question. Detroit, Michigan, Kevin, because I was raised there and played college basketball. The ticket request going home was definitely hard.
I bet.
Because now you're starting to ask teammates, you're starting to ask everybody for tickets, and I just never had enough.
And it was expensive to buy tickets.
Yes, indeed.
And everyone wanted one.
Everybody. My first game, Kevin, ever back in Detroit, 300 tickets.
Oh.
Glad I had good teammates, though. They helped me.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. There's 1:54 left now here in the second. Poked away. Leonard dishes to George. Back to Leonard. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Bledsoe kicks to Matthews. And the Bucks miss again. Clippers leading by 5. Down low, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe. He gets it in there. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Milwaukee also making some changes. John Lure, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. To the left side wing. Shamet. Here's Zubac. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Hill, no good.
And guys, there's a lot to like here defensively. That shot almost ends up in the stands.
And he was not quite in position to block the shot, but the result is all the same.
They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Here's Thornwell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On the clock. Good D by Matthews. To the paint. And Lopez throws it down.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Clippers on top, up 3. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And through the first two quarters, he was extremely aggressive, picked up a number of steals.
He did a nice job reading their plays as they were developing. His anticipation was off the charts.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. John Lure's out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Matthews. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Hill in at the point guard. And Steve, the way JaMychal Green got here, a terrific story.
Went undrafted, Kevin, did the G League thing, bounced around, but then he started to put it all together. Now he's a guy you can count on to give you good minutes.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Los Angeles making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Green deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Harold down low. Lopez is there. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Lou Williams is checked in for Patrick Beverly. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Hill. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Lure. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Chris Middleton. Los Angeles calls timeout. We know players love offensive play. We know fans love offensive play. But Smitty, do you think we should care more as fans and players about what players do on the defensive end?
Well, I think so, Kevin, but I think it's the history of sports, especially our game in basketball. Just the players that lead the league in scoring, they get all the credit and all the endorsements. Guys who play defense, we'll pick out one or two, but we don't go overboard when we see guys that are defensively good. We don't talk enough about the defensive side and the impact these individuals have.
And fans appreciate good defense, don't they? Fans like good defense.
Yeah, they do, especially the fans that understand that you need defense to win championships.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. For Milwaukee, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Clippers leading by 6. Williams kicks to George. Back to Williams. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Zubac has got 6 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Leonard with the steal. Passes to Green, and the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Clippers making a switch here. Pass to Ilyasova. Paul George with the steal. 2-on-none, no one back to stop this. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Bucks trail by 10. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Matthews. And it's Matthews with the jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this lead, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Antetokounmpo finds Matthews. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead. And the Clippers call time here. Different look for Milwaukee. John Lure, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Wesley Matthews. Beverly, the pass to win. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Leonard. 6 points for him. The pass to Motley. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Lopez. There's the 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
This is where we're going in the NBA right now. Stretch bigs.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
I'll tell you what, when Kawhi knifes his way to the rim, it's next level.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. Passes it to Connaughton. There's 14 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And a miss there on the triple. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Like a gazelle cruising down the court, Kawhi's difficult to stay with in transition.
3 seconds left, and that one drops for him. 6 points for Eric Bledsoe. And so it's Los Angeles, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Paul George is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Leonard in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
It looked like a total breakdown to me there. He exploited that hole perfectly and made them pay.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
And the Clippers making a change here. Williams is checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Ilyasova comes in for John Lewis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Pat Connaughton. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said, if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Thank you, David. Bucks trail by 6. That's tipped. Leonard against Middleton, 13 feet away. And too long on the shot.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Bounce pass from Bledsoe. Over Williams.
And the defense by Lou, using his experience and quickness to get in good position.
George finds Harkless. Misses from close range. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to give value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
So, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Sindarius Thornwell comes in for Maurice Harkless. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Leonard, the pass to Thornwell. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 7.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Middleton. Back to Lopez. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard against Middleton. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
Leonard kicks to Thornwell. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball, that'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Ilyasova. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. .55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Zubac kicks to George. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Zubac. Good D by Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 9-point game. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Thornwell, the pass to George. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Michael Green. Lou Williams.
Now here's Bledsoe. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse.
How pretty was that? Athletic basketball with a little bit of flair mixed in. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.